Good evening! Welcome to today's lesson. I am Wina Nagsuban.
I'm Remy Cueva.
And I am Bethlehem Fabroa.
And today we are going to teach you about chemical reaction.
Newtonian fluids.
And non-Newtonian fluids. So we're going to do some exciting experiments, so get in!
But first, what is chemical reaction? Chemical reaction is a process in which one or more substances, also called reactants, are converted into one or more different substances known as products. Substances are either chemical elements or compounds.
Fire occurs whenever combustible fuel in the presence of oxygen at an extremely high temperature becomes gas. In common knowledge, we'll tell you that water can put out fire. But did you know that we can put fire over water? For our first experiment, we will prove that we can put fire over water. First, we need water, a nail polish, and a match. The reason behind why the nail polish is still burned over the water is due to the presence of acetone, which is a flammable substance. Acetone, commonly known as 2-propanone, is a flammable chemical in the nail polish. The nail polish that we drop into the water is less dense, so it does not sink. So the only thing that actually goes into the water is the polymer itself.
For our second experiment, what do you think will happen if we mix the vinegar and the baking soda? Baking soda has chemical name sodium bicarbonate. Vinegar is a combination of water and 5% acetic acid. When vinegar and baking soda are mixed, a new chemical called carbonic acid is made. This carbonic acid immediately decomposes into carbon dioxide gas. When you mix the vinegar and the baking soda, it's the carbon dioxide gas that makes the bubbles.
For our next topic, we are going to explore the two key types of fluids, the Newtonian fluid and non-Newtonian fluid. Now let's start with Newtonian fluids. In simple terms, Newtonian fluids are a type of liquid or gas that flows smoothly and predictably. It follows Isaac Newton's law of viscosity, meaning that its thickness remains the same regardless of how fast you try to make it flow. Water is a common example of a Newtonian fluid as it flows consistently, whether you pour it slowly or quickly. Now you know what is a Newtonian fluid.
On the other hand, non-Newtonian fluid are quite different from Newtonian fluid. In simple terms, they don't follow straightforward rules of flow like water does. Instead, their thickness or viscosity can change depending on factors like how fast you try to make them flow, how much pressure you apply, or even how long you apply the pressure. Some non-Newtonian fluids get thicker under stress, while others get thinner. An example of non-Newtonian fluid is oblek. And to make oblek, we're gonna need 2 cups of cornstarch and 1 cup of water. The first thing we need to do is put all of the ingredients to the mixing bowl. After mixing it, it should look like this. Oblek is what's known as a non-Newtonian fluid. Its behavior compared to water is very different with varying forces and pressure. For this experiment, I'm going to demonstrate to you how oblek behaves when applied with high force versus low force. As you can see, when hit with high force, the oblek behaves like a solid. This makes it look like I am punching a brick wall. Meanwhile, touched gently, the oblek behaves like a liquid with no force. My fingers were able to sink in, and this makes it look like I am touching a normal water. So from our observation, a non-Newtonian fluid like oblek has varying behaviors when force is applied to it. It can behave as solid when high force is applied and liquid when touched gently. And that is, everyone, the non-Newtonian fluid. So that's all for today's lesson. We hope you learned something. Bye!